A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. Jay Lee makes his big league debut right after this. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, number 9. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
Stepping in, Brendan Rodgers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. 0-1 the count. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Lee moving to his left, 2 down. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that, too high, 1-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. German Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So digging in now, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. These Rockies guys, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Here's Buster Posey now. Previous history with German Marquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing here and a little looper. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Pickoff move to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Posey leads off first with one away. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So striding forward now, Evan Longoria. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The 0-1 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cuevas giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. The left-handed power back.
Leading off for the Rockies, the first baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Coming to the plate now, Jay Lee. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
You know, Matty, this is a guy who had to work at his craft, iron out some things down in the minor leagues. He wasn't a can't-miss prospect in the draft. And these are the guys that make the organization smile when they show up.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And so the
play ball. Deep glove body. Ball 4. Take the base.
Ready for another chance. Justin Bour 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Justin Bour.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Rogers is there. And that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for
leading off for Colorado, the shortstop, Brendan Rodgers.
And And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Squeeze attempt misses. And he scores on a daring steal of home. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Standing in now, Noel Cuevas. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for one. We've reached the seventh inning stretch here in San Francisco. All tied at 1-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alex Gonzalez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Now pitching and batting in the eighth spot.
Digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Now playing center field and batting 9. Number 20, Ian Desmond.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Stepping in now, Steven Duggar.
As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short.
Rogers ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Hunter Pence will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Gonzalez, a native Floridian. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in once again, Buster Posey. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17, Jake
Standing in, Ian Desmond.
Play ball. Leading off for Colorado, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
So striding in, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the at-bat. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Hard sinker misses 2-2. The set and the 2-2. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Crawford. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. First offering on its way. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box, Justin Bour. On a line, that's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Jay Lee.
Darren Ruff will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 33, Darren Ruff.
Into the box now, Jay Lee, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right, and it's off the fourth archway. You pulls into third safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the two first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Duggar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Down and away, ball one. Swing, and he pops him up. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. One run is scored.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Russell.
Joey Bart will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Joey Bart.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Bart is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Lee at third, Yastrzemski at second, Duggar at first, one gone. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
14, second baseman, Scooter.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
The pitcher, number 28.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. He swings and grounds it to short. To his left, Rogers. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? More to number one. He's going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Darren Ruff will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 1. Now at first base, number 33, Darren Ruff.
Jose Alvarez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Alvarez.
Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Let's play ball.
Digging in once again, Garrett Hampson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him, and he gets ahead 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Lee is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The Giants get their 20th home win this year. Jake McGee claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line.